I am Michael Hayne. This is Really American. Conservatives have nothing to run on. Their entire raison d'etre is manufacturing pointless, frivolous outrage to convince a bunch of miserably uninformed rednecks to vote against their economic self interests. Whether it be rainbow beer cans, whether it be The Little Mermaid, or whether it be spooky Taylor Swift. Either way, it is palpably obvious that they have no design to actually put forth policies that help middle class and working people. It's basically give nonstop tax cuts to billionaires and screw over anyone and everyone who isn't a rich Christian white billionaire. Fox News quickly abandoned their baseless sexist and racist attacks since that MAGA BS wasn't sticking to the wall. So now they reverted back to their timeless classic of everything I don't understand and actual people like and enjoy must be socialism.
All right, buckle up and welcome to Hannity. In case there was any doubt in your mind, any doubt whatsoever, well, tonight, full confirmation that, yes, the Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris is the single most radical, extreme, and downright dangerous far-left politician ever coronated by the Democratic Party. Now, she just tapped Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, the single most radical far-left governor in the United States, to be her running mate. Make no mistake. Harris and Walz, they're political soulmates. Walz is the Bernie Sanders of Democratic governors. He has extreme positions on everything. He was a champion of woke politics. We'll go into great detail. He has a track record of scandal, dishonesty, failure. He has deep.
Okay, first of all, college dropout, weird helmet hair, Trump cuck. You don't get to use our insults against us. We invented them. You're all weird. So you're a hack right off the bat for that. I know at Fox News, it's the bizarro universe. What's up is down. Like the rest of the world can be enjoying their day. I'm like, oh, the sky is so nice and blue today. And then you tune into Fox and it's like, thunderstorms are here. Is wokeness causing the sky to not be blue enough? You're fucking deranged. In fact, wasn't it your network that literally had to pay out a near $1 billion suit for, I don't know, lying and manipulating your massively gullible public? I mean, luckily, your geriatric audience is kicking off. In fact, I believe 20 million boomers have croaked since 2016. But I don't even know how you actually can keep a straight face. Like how many times you have to rehearse and practice calling Tim Walz scandalous, a liar, corrupt. How many lies while he was in office? Anything that falls out of that portal to hell, he calls a mouth as a lie. Like we literally need like the Cliff's notes of all the indictments and criminal trials. Oh, one of which he was found guilty for on all 34 counts. But for congratulations, rather, once again, for proving why Fox News is not labeled as a news network, but in fact entertainment. Believe it or not, Fox News actually has a breath of fresh air on that network that isn't some compromised, corrupt, blatantly lying, creepy right-wing propagandist. And her name is Jessica Tarlov. Now, Jessica recently set the record straight and completely called out her co-host when it came to Governor Tim Walz's record as governor and as congressman of the state of Minnesota. Let's take a look at that.
And that Governor Walz brings a lot of experience that she wanted on the ticket, not only his time in Congress, where he was, I think, the 7th most conservative Democrat in the House, someone who is a gun owner, someone who does have those Midwestern values, but his executive experience in Minnesota. And I've seen, and Jesse just radiated some of them, the attacks on him as a socialist. I don't know what kind of socialist runs the number 6 best state in America for big business. Target is there for a reason. 3M is there for a reason. United Healthcare is there for a reason. General Mills is there for a reason. And the kinds of things that he has gotten past are exactly the kinds of things that Kamala Harris wants to talk about. Things like paid sick leave, $2.3 billion into public schools. He did a huge infrastructure bill.
Was this your top pick?
Yeah, actually it was. In the last couple of days, I was honestly happy with all 4 finalists. And if it had been Andy Beshear, Mark Kelly, Tim Walz or Josh Shapiro, I would have been happy. But what you're going to see is the right trying to define him as Jesse did. But you're going to see that side-by-side picture of Tim Walz after he signed free school breakfast and free lunch. And someone like Sarah Huckabee Sanders, who is a star in the Republican Party, got a prime speaking spot at the RNC, signing a bill to allow kids under 16 to be able to work. That is the contrast here. A guy who wants to put food in kids' bellies and someone who wants kids to be able to work. And he's the real deal. He is what J.D. Vance wishes that he were. And
so you're questioning whether...
Here's Governor Tim Walz here, being your quintessential scary Marxist. Definitely looks like a dude who, hangs out in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and hands out copies of the manifesto. Literally looks like a man who owns a bunch of bed and breakfasts, makes sure to wakes up extra early so he can cook breakfast and discuss Civil War history with his guests. But, apparently, scary socialism is wanting to, make sure children actually don't starve to death, actually giving a crap about children, not worshiping the fetus and then abandoning all hope once they come out, respecting female autonomy in the process. But fake Fox News and maggot Republicans hate him even more so because he was a former educator. How dare he educate the children? He's going to teach them the truth about things, and they're not going to be dumb and be able to support Republicans. We actually have a clip of a former student of his praising Tim Walz. Let's take a look at that.
Among the hundreds of students who passed through his classrooms, Noah Hobbs, Mankato West High School class of 2007, who joins me now. It's great of you to come on the show. How you doing, Noah?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so in his speech last night, Tim Walz, your old teacher, and by the way, his wife Gwen also taught, I think, for 29 years, said, don't ever underestimate teachers. So who is the teacher you knew in the high school classroom?
Yeah, Mr. Walz has been my favorite teacher in high school and many of my classmates as well. And I think hopefully everyone watching has a favorite teacher, and you can look at those traits and turn it up to 11 with Mr. Walz. I was a C-ish type student, and Mr. Walz paid as much attention to me as our 4.0 or A student classmates. And I think it's just really important when you're age 14, 15, to have an adult outside of your family that cares and has that much interest in you and seeing you succeed not only in their classroom, but other classrooms as well.
I don't know if you can see what is on.
A passionate, caring, considerate, sweet, smart, loving man who actually gives a shit. Big no-nos in sociopathic maggot land. Well, I am Michael Hayne. This is Really America, and you know what to do. If you like our content, hit that subscribe button. Talk to you later.